Alright, let me pause this music. Alright, looks like we're going. Let me do one more test. Alright, cool. Today it's March 2nd, and I think I've kind of just decided to try to make a clip every single day before I leave for the Appalachian Trail. Apologies for the wind. I'll try to do something about that. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. March 2nd, out here on the unfinished Beltline with Charlie. 28 more days until I leave for the trail. And like I said a moment ago, now that I've collected myself, I think that I'm going to try to make a clip of, no specific length. It'd be great if they were all 20 minutes, but, I don't necessarily think I have 20 minutes of content to produce on any given day. And I say that now, but watch this clip be even longer than that, because I started this clip not really having a firm idea of what I wanted to talk about, just knowing that I wanted to do it. So Charlie and I are out here. I'm trying to assuage him. He has, in order for us to go for a long walk together, he needs to be able, in my understanding, he needs to be able to enjoy himself a little bit. So right now, he's currently walking over to find a place to poop, I guess. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was looking for a place to pee. So this is actually his third poop in the last hour. And I only bought 3 bags. So, hopefully this is the last. Let me go ahead and grab this. Geez, this is gross. I wasn't expecting to have to do this again. Ugh, man, this is nasty. All right, that's not pleasant. Gross. Cover it with a log, because that's going to be a hazard for a while. Man, this is disgusting. All right, wow. And I thought I had myself together. Turns out I had everything but. So Charlie and I are out here. We're going for approximately a 13-mile walk. Hopefully he's all right with that. He doesn't really know what he's in for. So we should be home in quite a few hours. And like I said, I don't really have a ton of content to bring to the table. So, in the interest of filling up space, I'm continuing to say words as I rifle through my mental Rolodex of things, hoping that one of them catches my eye and sparks my fancy. I guess I could talk about, right now I have this old bit of a rake with me as a weapon. Nothing really all that menacing. It's just like a broken rake handle. But I have it strapped to my backpack in a way that's really convenient and accessible. And since I've been chopping wood a lot recently, I've been feeling like my hands are extra strong, just in terms of holding on to something and smashing down with it. So, never had any altercations out here. Never had any altercations really ever in Atlanta, with the exception of being called the FAG word by some homeless person who I later saw collapse while walking. And, with my nose turned up, I did not ask how he was doing as I passed him, face in the grass as he was. Who's the F word now? I thought to myself. But anyway, this guy, I don't think he's well. Certainly not mentally. So, it's sad, but it's also dangerous. Mental illness, I'm coming to find more and more, is just something that can't be rationalized with, and is thereby dangerous. How's it going? Because you can't expect to reason with someone who isn't mentally well. If they're really, really that disturbed and broken, everything kind of goes out the window. No holds are barred. They're not necessarily going to act societally predictably societable. So, yeah, that's kind of, I guess, what I have this weapon for. It's like for wildcard, unexpected things. Like, let's say that there is somebody out here who's mentally disturbed, because honestly, this is a place I would imagine someone like that to find themselves. If I cross someone like that, there's a chance they could attack me and do some weird stuff. So, forewarned is forearmed, you know? If I'm able to have these kinds of realizations before I hit whatever walking path I've decided to do that day, if I take into account all of the things that could go wrong and try to plan for them accordingly, I might be able to avoid some otherwise dire, undesirable situations. I think I just caught eye of a structure maybe I've never seen before. I'm not sure. Could be occupied. There is a fence. Anyway, man, carrying this dog poop now. It sucks because Charlie, like I said, he pooped. This is his third time in an hour, which is way more than usual. Certainly in the span of a single hour. Unthinkable. And so he did his business shortly after we started our walk, but in such a way as that I was able to collect it and quickly dispose of it in a trash can that was pretty close. But now, you know, this unfinished part of the Beltline is 3 and some change miles long, and there's definitely no garbage cans permanently installed along the way. And the first garbage can I can actually even think of is on Murphy Avenue, like where Murphy and Sylvan meet. So I could potentially be holding on to this poop for like 4 hours, or 4 miles, I mean. But in a way, I kind of like that because, first of all, I've had to do this before. He's pooped on the unfinished Beltline, and I've picked it up and had to carry it for a long time. And I'm kind of happy with that because, you know, just in my own life, the idea of like leave no trace is something that I have really deeply embedded in my ethos. And so just following through with that and carrying a bag with poop in it for 4 miles is a pretty good exercise of like, okay, well, how much do you actually care about leave no trace? Prove it, you know. So here I am proving it to myself. Some might think that you can just leave poop on the unfinished Beltline, and certainly if I didn't have a bag, I wouldn't mind if I had to accept that I wasn't going to be able to pick it up and take it with me. But me personally, I just hate stepping in poop so much because then, you know, your shoe smells bad, obviously, and even if you clean it all off, it probably still smells bad. And so, like, for me, in my own personal life, the situations that would make that annoying would be the fact that I'd have to sit next to somebody then at my office job and have shit on my shoes, and then being kind of concerned that they might be catching whiffs of it. Because I certainly don't smell like a summer daisy or a rose day to day, but I also certainly do not smell like a fucking pile of dog shit. So, you know, I don't want them to think that all of a sudden I smell really bad for no reason. There is a reason, and it's a bad one. It's because I stepped in poop. So for that reason, I never want to make another person have to go through that because I hate it so much. How could I conscionably not try to prevent it if only for my own sake? Because there's a chance that, you know, I could step in my own dog's leavings. And I'm sure some portion of people who do step on poop are probably stepping on their own dog's poop. They may not even realize it, but I doubt very many people take their dogs on walks that are like forever changing routes. I'm sure people, the majority of the time, take their dog on the exact same walk, the exact same distance, probably the exact same time of day, so that everything's able to sync up. They can go to the bathroom and stuff. So for sure, there have been some dog owners that have stepped in their own dog's leavings. Got some stairs to my left. Kind of curious what's up there. Let's go take a look. Why the fuck not? These little steps are being installed all over the unfinished Beltline to get from one level to the next. Oh, this is interesting. There's like a nice little path up here. I could potentially find a dumpster. Oops, dropped my quarry. Definitely there's got to be a trash can up here. Drink a little bit of water. Charlie, you want some water? Charlie and I share water. That's kind of poured into his mouth. I'm trying to not get it where his tongue touches it, but if it happens, so be it. Man, I have no idea where I am right now. I think I'm close to that building I said that I just saw for the first time, possibly. Huh. Close to the street now. Going around the perimeter of a seemingly empty building. Please ring the bell for service. Private property, keep out. Man, where the fuck am I? How's there not a trash can in here? South Fulton Healthcare Center. Well, this place looks completely abandoned. Whoa! Alright, as I fall. No dumpsters, no trash cans. Damn, what road is this? University Avenue and I think Aaron. Oh, okay. Huh. I didn't know there was a Beltline access point over here. That's pretty cool. Well, you learn something new every day. I do like having this recording right now because I'm able to auditorily capture where I am in space. Like all those road names I just said and the name of this building, like it's all been recorded. So that's cool. Because I might have otherwise forgotten about this since this is my first time here. Alright, Charlie. I'm gonna head back down to the trail now, since that was kind of fruitless, but nonetheless interesting. Well, for what it's worth, I think I'll leave this clip here for now. I don't really have anything else to say. And I think that there's someone on the Beltline going approximately my speed and approximately my direction. So for now, I'll leave it here. Doubt I'll have anything else to say for the 2nd of November. But again, 28 days until I hit the actual trail. So spooky, scary. Bye for now.